Chevy Blazer. Oh, you want to put your face in it? Go ahead and pull that thing out. Look at that. I knew it's gonna be full of stuff because I fixed these in the past.
Oh wow! So you can, so it's in half because the other side you can't see the honeycomb, but on the inlet you can see the honeycomb.
Should fall right out, right? Or do I?
It's on the hanger.
Oh, I got. It'll come off.
You'll have to push it.
Yeah, it's just still hot.
It's too hot to.
Yeah. See,
Cool.
So,
whoa! Look at all these like little stones that came out of it. Look at that.
Wow.
What are those things?
Must have been made by Goodman. So this part of the honeycomb is still saying rotate the phone. It's still there, but I know the outlet's got to be busted. In
well, in the flat, you can't see the honeycomb. Yeah, it sucks because you're here. I'm gonna have to get it.
You gotta treat it like a Goodman. Oh yeah, look at it. We're gonna have to cut this open and look at it.
Yeah, look, you can see. Yeah, check that out. That was plugging it up. It was plugging up. See how the
wow. Oh yeah, it turned sideways.
It turned sideways.
Yep,
yeah.
and that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's like a bunch of straws together. Blows
so
straight through,
so
but
it's
not
pushing
through
up
the
against the end, and that's what we're
yeah. So it just the honeycomb came loose in there. Look at that. It's all loose, just flopping around. Oh yeah, that is.
It was pushing
like
up
the
against
side.
the
That's
end.
like glue or laminate we're looking at right there. You can't even see through it.
Yeah.
I bet you now if you start it just real quick, it'll be nice and loud, and you could actually probably rev up some RPMs. My buddy Craig here said yesterday he couldn't even get this up to highway speed.
Get it up above 4 or 3.5.
3.5 RPMs was like red light. That's probably pretty good for the neighbors. So, yep. I'm gonna. We're gonna have to cut that open here in a second. Yeah. So, brought to you by Chevy.
Oh, that has nothing to do with Chevy.
And Goodman bashing of America.
It's got 180,000 miles.
I know. I have to throw the bashes in just like the Goodmans. You know, so.
I mean,
Plus, I'm upset because Ashlyn was wearing a Chevy shirt, my daughter, and I don't even know where she got it. I mean, somebody has been an influence on her.
I mean, got to respect the fact that she's young enough to know the difference between a good vehicle and a crappy vehicle. Gotta respect it.
We have all three here right now: a
How old's your
Ford,
daughter?
a Chevy 12, and a Dodge.
12, and she's wearing a Chevy.
Today I
shirt. What's
posted
that
a
say?
picture, on social media about this caravan that was in front of me at the drive-thru, and they had to open the door to make the order and then open the door to pay and get the food. I was like, that's a Dodge. Window regulators. My Dodge Dakota Durango other caravan went, and then this is a 2013.
Yeah.
On the third window regulator for the driver's side one. Now the second one took a crap because it was a cheap Napa one, so I went back to got a dealer one, and then the passenger side door is like same type of thing, push pull cable thing. It broke, so that was like $150.
So what are you trying to say? That you're
Dodge just has crappy window regulators. I noticed when I was I
got to tell you, this 4.3 is awesome.
4.3s are one of their long-lasting engines.
Yeah, it's a good engine.
Especially as long as you get the catalytic converter.
I got to tell you, somebody stripped the oil drain plug. All right, so
sucks.
what I've been doing is changing the filter and just adding new oil.
I heard you could just get an expansion plug for those.
It's probably got 20,000 miles on an oil. The oil hasn't.
And we might be able to just weld a
kit,
bung.
I got a kit to,
okay.
or the kind of sockets that bite into it.
Okay.
I bought them to. So
yeah, you need to do that. That's not doing any vehicle.
I'm just saying, this thing could probably go 50,000 miles without changing the oil. That's how Chevy toughness is.
Right I don't know, man. That's usually not too good.
That's pretty tough. So this is like a 350 with just with two.
Yeah,
cylinders
yeah, they're
chopped
yeah.
350s are a good.
Same pistons and everything.
Yeah, LS engine.
Hey, but on this Ford, when I looked at the manual for this, you'll like this because you're into controls and all that. The something that they should do on all vehicles. I noticed in the schematics that it has end switches to stop the motor power when it gets to the end. At least that's what it shows in the schematics. I've never had to fix one on one of these Fords, not on a 96.
What do you mean, like a rev limiter thing?
No, but you know how an end switches because you work on
Yeah,
conveyors and
an
stuff.
end
So
coder.
it knows it's at the end and stops the motor
Oh,
automatically.
you mean there's like an encoder on the
Just
crankshaft?
probably just a switch that just touches so it knows that that's extreme end. But like most windows, all they do is it's current that
You mean
stops
the
them.
windows? You're talking about the windows?
Yeah, most cars when you hold the switch, it holds the motor until it clicks the thermal. You know, if you put an auto,
an encoder will know how far it goes. But
yeah, it's not an encoder; it's
an
an
end
end switch.
switch.
Yeah, yeah. And so it shows in on the schematic, one on each
Well,
end.
that's good. I
For each
think every
polarity.
window has that.
They don't. They should, but they don't. Like if you hold the button, it's still putting power to that motor.
Really?
Yeah, and the way the auto feature
I thought
works,
it
it's like a
stopped when-
circuit breaker. So when the motor slams to one end, the current spikes up, and that's how it stops.
Okay.
So you're slamming the window to each extreme when you use the auto.
Yeah, well then maybe
And then if-
Chevy does that because I know that window stops every now and again, like halfway through. So maybe there's something.
The current thing's a little sensitive because the motor's tight or something. Yeah. So and actually when when the juiced voltage ain't real high, I notice these windows stop. And maybe it's the body control module.
So you
or
think it's
whatever
better
just
to have the switches on there?
Yeah, because it can't slam. It doesn't rely on slamming a tensioner at the end and then the high current stopping the motor. You know, when it's auto.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're digressing in the motors. I'm gonna stop my video now.